Breaking news, and I do not say that lightly, because what just dropped is one of the most shocking, messy, and downright jaw-dropping celebrity scandals we've seen in a minute. And y'all, it involves Tasha K, one of the most notorious gossip bloggers on the internet, and Teyana Taylor, R&B royalty, fashion icon, and beloved mother of two. In a video that went live just hours ago, Tasha K made the explosive claim that Teyana Taylor has been hiding a serious health diagnosis.
Or was it a relationship? Here's the thing. I know TT got upset with me when I said that she was too clingy. It was given too much too soon.
An HIV diagnosis, y'all, and according to her, she has the receipts to back it up. This isn't just tea. This is a full-blown scalding burn. We're talking alleged DMs, insider texts from sources close to the family, and even screenshots that appear to come from a burner account connected to someone deep in Teyana's circle. Social media is already in shambles. Protect Teyana is trending on one side, while Tasha K Exposed is gaining momentum on the other. Fans are heartbroken, confused, and scrambling for answers. Is this the dark side of fame, a cruel smear campaign, or is there truth hiding underneath all the chaos? And listen, if you think that's wild, just wait until you hear what happened when a man Shumpert, yes, Teyana's ex-husband, got involved. Because this story, it's not just about a secret. It's about betrayal, survival, and the internet's obsession with tearing Black women down. Stay tuned, grab your snacks, and hit that subscribe button, because what you're about to hear will shake you to your core. To understand just how messy this is, how deep this cut goes, we need to go back years. Because this didn't come out of nowhere. This wasn't just Tasha K waking up one morning and deciding to drop a bomb on Teyana Taylor. No, this was brewing. Quietly. Underneath the fame, the photo shoots, the red carpets, the perfect Instagram captions. The real story was behind the scenes. Let's start with Teyana Taylor. From day one, she's been that girl, a Harlem-born phenom. First introduced to the world in 2007 on MTV's My Super Sweet 16, rocking a custom BAPE outfit and doing wheelies on a bike. She wasn't your typical spoiled teen, she was a cultural moment. By the time she signed with Pharrell's Star track label, the industry knew she had it. But the road wasn't smooth. Teyana's early music career was stalled by label drama. Her debut album got shelved. Her momentum dipped, but she didn't fold. She pivoted into choreography, fashion, acting. She directed Canai's Fade video, built her body into an icon, landed roles in major films, married NBA star Iman Shumpert, and for a moment, the world thought they were Black Hollywood's golden couple. But the thing is, Teyana never truly fit into a box. She was R&B's sweetheart. She wasn't mainstream pop. She was raw, hard, real, and that realness, it made her polarizing. Now let's talk about Tasha K. You already know. She's not your average gossip blogger. She's infamous. She built her name exposing dirt that mainstream outlets were too scared to touch. Cardi B, Wendy Williams, Nene Leakes, no one's off limits. She's been sued, dragged, canceled, resurrected. She's messy, unfiltered, and unpredictable. So why Teyana? Here's where things get shady. Sources say the beef between Tasha K and Teyana goes way back, long before this exposé even dropped. Allegedly, Tasha tried to get Teyana on her show years ago, and Teyana ignored her DMs. Twice, one insider said Tasha was offended, feeling like she was being treated like low-tier media. Another version, Teyana blocked her entirely after Tasha K made a comment about her parenting during an IG live. But then came Iman. Teyana and Iman's marriage was the definition of Black love on the surface. They had a hit reality show on VH1, fans adored their chemistry, their daughter Junie was beloved. But eagle-eyed fans noticed the cracks first. In 2022, rumors began swirling about Iman cheating again. He had faced accusations before, but this time the whispers were louder. Blogs started circulating blurry photos. A woman claimed she had receipts. Teyana denied it publicly but stopped posting him shortly after. Then came the official divorce news in 2023. Quiet, low-key, no mess. But no clarity either. Fans were left with more questions than answers. What caused the split? Was it infidelity? Was it something bigger? That's when the theories started swirling. Reddit threads exploded. People speculated everything from Iman's partying to Teyana's health, and that's when Tasha K started dropping breadcrumbs. She tweeted cryptic things like, "Sometimes the truth hurts, but the silence, that's loud." And later, "I know things that would shake the internet, but I'm patient." Around that same time, Teyana was noticeably absent from the public eye. She skipped Fashion Week, canceled appearances. One fan tweeted, "Is Teyana okay? She looks like she's going through something." Another added, "Her energy shifted, something's off." Then came the turning point, an anonymous tip. According to Tasha K, someone close to the Taylor Schumpert circle reached out, claimed they had unseen information about Teyana's health, claimed everything made sense once you saw the DMs. Allegedly, the person said Teyana had been diagnosed with HIV and had been keeping it from the public for years. Even more shocking, they claimed a man knew, and that's why their marriage ended. Let that sink in. That's not just gossip. That's reputation annihilation. And while this is all still very much alleged, Tasha K claims she verified some of the information through multiple sources, including a screenshot that supposedly came from a burner account linked to one of Teyana's cousins. One message allegedly read, "She's been sick since before June. It's why she stays working out so hard. Her immune system can't drop." Another, Iman stayed for years out of guilt, but after the last scare, he was done. Y'all, whether you believe it or not, this narrative is messy, personal, and deeply emotional. And it's got the internet split down the middle. Some fans are calling it a smear campaign, a disgusting attack on a Black woman who's done nothing but mind her business and raise her kids. Others are asking questions. If it's not true, why hasn't Teyana spoken out? Meanwhile, Tasha K, she's doubling down. She's teasing more receipts, more leaks, and possibly even an interview with the anonymous source. And if you think this can't get messier, oh baby, it does. Because guess who just followed Tasha K on Instagram? Iman Schumpert. We don't know why, we don't know when, but fans caught it. Screenshots were taken. And now the rumors are getting louder. Was this expose a hit job or a controlled leak? Was a man trying to warn the public or send a message to his ex? And if this is true, how long has Teyana been living in silence? The internet was still spinning from Tasha K's ominous hints when she did what she always does. She dropped the bomb in a 46-minute YouTube exposé titled, "The Truth About Teyana Taylor. You won't believe this. From the opening shot, you knew it wasn't gonna be cute." Tasha K wasn't sipping wine like usual. She wasn't cracking jokes. She was serious, face bare, energy-focused, voice low. "This ain't defamation," she said. "This is documentation, and I came with receipts." Then came the first blow. She pulled up a blurry screenshot of a DM conversation, allegedly between two burner accounts. One of them, named at Hard Eyes for Realtia, was supposedly connected to someone in Teyana's glam team. The messages were vague at first. Lots of "she not well" and "it's deeper than people think." But then came the alleged line that stopped everyone cold. "That girl been HIV+ since before June and a man knew." You could hear the collective gasp through the comments, and it didn't stop there. Tasha claimed the screenshot was backed up by metadata from the original message, time-stamped, geolocated, and archived through a third-party app. She even pulled up a fake name linked to a former hairstylist who suddenly stopped working with Teyana after 2020. Then she dropped a second screenshot. This one allegedly showed a conversation between that same burner and a verified NBA player, one of a man's former teammates. The message read, "He a man stayed longer than he wanted to. He just didn't want the blowback if the public found out." Social media erupted. Twitter threads popped up within minutes. One user broke down the timing of a man and Teyana's separation, claiming the math lines up. Another user posted, "I hate to say it, but this makes sense. Her energy changed. She stopped doing live shows. She looked tired, different." Hashtags exploded. Pray for Teyana. Tasha K canceled. Teyana truth. Expose culture. People were torn. Was this Tasha being Tasha again, throwing lives around for views? Or was she holding up a mirror to an ugly truth no one wanted to face? Then, the twist. Midway through the video, Tasha K casually said, "And this wasn't just about her health. This runs deeper. I got word there's a second celebrity tied into this, someone we all know." Boom, that's when she showed the name on screen. Kehlani. Yes, Kehlani. Twitter nearly collapsed. Tasha claimed she had unconfirmed but credible information. that Kehlani and Teyana had been more than friends at one point, and that their connection may have been part of the reason certain rumors were locked behind industry silence. She hinted at a period of time in 2018, around the KTSE album era, where Teyana and Kehlani were seen together at several private events. Tasha showed photos, some blurry, some public. She even claimed a private chef from one of those events had reached out to her and said the two artists were unusually close, and not just professionally. Kehlani's name trended immediately. Fans were divided. Kehlani being dragged into this is wild. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Wait, were they really messing around? I remember those pictures. Flushed face. If Kehlani speaks on this, it's gonna break the internet. Kehlani did not respond, but people noticed she locked her replies and turned off her IG comments shortly after. Meanwhile, the biggest question remained, why now? Why would Tasha K come after Teyana in this moment, after the divorce, after she had quietly bowed out of the spotlight? A theory started circulating on Reddit and TikTok. A thread titled Tasha K's Real Motive claimed that Tasha had recently been rejected for a media accreditation pass at an industry event where Teyana was serving as creative director. Receipts were posted, alleged emails from event organizers declining Tasha's press request. People started speculating, was this revenge? Others believed something even darker, that someone paid Tasha to leak this. One TikTok theorist said, I don't think this was random. I think someone close to a man, or even in the industry, wanted to burn Teyana's brand before she made a comeback. And if you thought this was just gossip, get this. Within hours of the video dropping, Iman Shumpert's Instagram was wiped. Like clean, no posts, no story, no comments. He went full ghost mode. Fans noticed immediately and started piecing things together. Did he know this was coming? Is he protecting himself legally? Wait, did he leak this to Tasha? A voice memo started circulating allegedly from someone close to a man's camp. In it, a male voice says, he didn't ask for this, but she wanted to tell it her way, and she waited too long. Was she Teyana, or was it someone else? People were confused, scared, angry, curious. But one thing was clear. Tasha K had set fire to Teyana Taylor's carefully protected privacy, and whether true or not, the damage was already done. But if you think that was the end, oh baby, the burner accounts were just getting started. Because in the next 48 hours, anonymous IG stories, fake close friends, leaks, and text messages allegedly from Teyana's own family started flooding social media. And one of those messages claimed someone tried to pay hush money to make the story go away. Stick around, because the story spirals and someone close to Junie gets pulled into the mess. It gets darker, it gets louder, and it's far from over. Just when people thought things couldn't spiral any further, they did. Within 48 hours of Tasha K's exposé, the internet turned into a war zone. Anonymous burner accounts were popping up like weeds. IG close friends screenshots leaked. And someone claiming to be Teyana's actual cousin started dropping cryptic stories with captions like, "Don't act brand new, family knows." One post even featured a blurred-out text thread that supposedly read, "She thought money and fame could hide the truth forever, but God don't sleep." That single screenshot hit 2 million views in 4 hours. But then came the real explosion. A leaked voice memo, allegedly from a friend of Iman Shumpert, was posted on a gossip blog and shared across TikTok. In the recording, the voice says, Iman ain't wanna do her dirty. He begged her to get ahead of it. Said the minute someone else found out, it was out of his hands. That memo changed everything. Because now, people weren't just side-eyeing Tasha K, they were looking at Iman sideways. Was he complicit? Did he leak to Tasha? Or did he try to help and Teyana refused? Twitter went insane. So Iman tried to protect her and SHE blocked it. Nah, if this is true, he fake as hell. That's your wife. This ain't about protection, this is about power. Fans were split. The Protect Teyana camp was fighting tooth and nail. But then another curveball, Junie. Yes, Teyana and Iman's daughter. An anonymous IG account posted what they claimed was a DM between Teyana and a family member. The message read, I don't want Junie around that energy right now. She doesn't need to feel this chaos. This single line sparked the second major twist, a wave of speculation that custody drama was brewing. And y'all already know, when kids get dragged into it, the internet loses all chill. One blogger claimed court documents were being prepped. Another claimed Teyana's team was scrambling to get ahead of a second-story leak that would involve her parenting. Even TMZ jumped in, saying unnamed insiders had confirmed that custody lawyers had recently been hired on both sides. And get this, a Reddit post from a verified user in the entertainment law world said, "There's about to be a coordinated attempt to discredit Teyana in family court. Expect more health leaks soon." That's when the tide started shifting. Fans who were originally neutral or curious now rallied behind Teyana hard. TikToks flooded in with people showing old clips of her holding Junie, speaking powerfully about motherhood, crying during interviews. One viral post said, "I don't care what she's going through. Dragging a mother like this is evil." Full stop. Even celebrities started weighing in. Keke Palmer tweeted, "So y'all gonna keep letting gossip blogs rip black women apart or nah?" Cardi B posted a subliminal tweet, and let's not forget, Cardi sued Tasha K and won. "Y'all still listening to someone that owes me $4 million. Face with tears of joy, okay." But the most unexpected reaction? Rihanna. In a quiet but loud move, she followed Teyana Taylor on Instagram for the first time ever, just as the scandal was peaking. Fans went wild. When the Navy and the Taylor gang unite, it's over for you rumor girls. Rhi knows something. She don't move unless it's calculated. Tasha K, of course, wasn't backing down. She posted another teaser clip saying, "Y'all think this is over, there's more? Texts, bank statements, flights, I ain't done." Meanwhile, Iman Shumpert's IG came back up, but with comments turned off. Just one post, a black square, caption, "Protect your peace, even from your past." And people read into it hard. He's distancing himself, that's shade. He's in damage control mode. This is bigger than Teyana. What are they trying to cover up? At this point, it wasn't just celebrity gossip. This was cultural warfare. The entire internet had chosen sides. Group chats were exploding. YouTube reactors were doing 3-hour live streams. Podcasts were dropping emergency episodes. And then, Teyana spoke, one IG story. One sentence, white text on black background. "God sees, so does my lawyer." That's it, no denial, no confirmation, no meltdown, just legal energy. People screenshot it and reposted it millions of times. And if you thought that was her comeback, nah, because according to leaks, Teyana's team is preparing to drop a counter-expose with her own receipts. Medical documents, family messages, everything. Rumor has it she's already locked in a sit-down interview with a major platform. Not Tasha, not YouTube. We're talking Opera, Tamron Hall, or even Red Table Talk level. And the final dagger? Kehlani unfollowed everyone involved. Tasha, Iman, the burner accounts. Then she posted, "When people show you who they are, stop squinting. Let that sit." After the alleged burner accounts, the family shade, the leaks, and that ominous IG story from Teyana Taylor herself, you'd think the internet would calm down, right? Wrong. The fallout from Tasha K's expose didn't just shake social media. It triggered an emotional earthquake through Black Twitter, celebrity culture, influencer spaces, and even mainstream media. Let's break it down. Immediately after Teyana's "God sees, so does my lawyer" post, a movement began. The hashtag "We Stand with Teyana" started trending, started by a fan page but picked up fast by influencers, celebrities, and even brand accounts. Within hours, Sephora dropped a tweet featuring Teyana's old campaign with the caption, "Always an icon, always protected." Bet posted a throwback clip of Teyana's performance at the Soul Train Awards. Urban Outfitters reshared their old Harlem Muse editorial with her face front and center. It was like the culture hit pause and said, "Not today," because this wasn't just a rumor anymore. This had turned into a case study in what happens when a Black woman's entire legacy is nearly crushed under the weight of social media, shame, and speculation. And fans weren't having it. Thousands of TikToks poured in, unpacking how Teyana has always been overlooked, always been fighting to carve her own lane in an industry that either sexualized her or silenced her. One creator said, "Y'all let people come for Teyana the same way they did with Megan Thee Stallion, and the same way they did with Janet. We always watch the industry eat Black women and call it entertainment." Another viral comment, "Notice how Teyana minds her business, raises her daughters, and builds other people's careers, and still gets disrespected." At this point, what started as a scandal began turning into a reckoning. Even people who used to side-eye Teyana for being too tough or too distant started realizing Maybe that armor wasn't ego, it was protection. But still, the damage had been done. Google searches for Teyana Taylor H.V. spiked to over 5 million in 24 hours. Reddit threads dissected her entire career. YouTubers were creating 2-hour breakdowns analyzing her body language in old interviews. And meanwhile, Tasha K kept poking the fire. She posted, "If the truth offends you, maybe you were part of the lie." Then she did an Instagram live, barely veiled in shade, claiming she had more screenshots, but wouldn't release them for now. Just enough to keep the pot boiling. But the energy around her was shifting. Even her own subscribers were conflicted. Top comments under her video, "Tasha, this crossed the line. This doesn't feel like journalism. It feels like destruction. Is this about truth or clout?" Still, Tasha didn't flinch. She doubled down. But that's when a surprising twist happened. Someone close to her broke ranks. A former assistant, yes, allegedly someone from Tasha K's own camp, posted a TikTok with the caption, "Y'all have no idea how messy it really is." In the video, she claimed that not only was Tasha tipped off about Teyana's alleged health status, but that she had been saving the story for months, waiting for the moment it would hurt the most. She waited until Teyana had no active tour, no album promo, no big PR machine around her. She wanted her defenseless. That's how she works. Boom, the internet froze, because that wasn't journalism. That was strategy. That was targeted. And that's when the think pieces started. One journalist at The Root wrote, "We are watching Black trauma get monetized." Tasha K didn't just go after a celebrity. She went after a woman's medical privacy. And now she wants credit for holding truth to power. Another op-ed in Essence asked, "How much longer will we treat Black women's personal pain like viral content?" Even Twitter Spaces were full of heated debates. One viral clip, "If Teyana had cancer, would y'all be gossiping this hard? So why does HIV get treated like a punchline?" Meanwhile, the emotional toll on Teyana's circle became evident. Teyana's sister reposted a story with a crying emoji and the caption, "Y'all don't even know half the stuff we've had to hold in." And remember Junie? People started sending messages of support to her fan accounts, which honestly is insane and heartbreaking. Folks begging strangers to protect a child they've never met. That's how deep this hit. Even Iman Shumpert's name became mud in the comments. People were torn. Some believed he leaked to protect himself. Others blamed him for not protecting her more. One user tweeted, "He was supposed to be her husband, her shield. Instead he dipped and went silent while the wolves ate." Another replied, "Maybe silence was his way of protecting her." And yet he said nothing. No statement, no tweet, no interview, just stillness. But that's when the third wave hit. Teyana's business started feeling it. Brand deals she quietly led behind the scenes started receiving pressure. A few sneaker insiders hinted that a major collab was paused. A film she directed, quietly pulled from its festival circuit due to unforeseen scheduling conflicts. Whether true or not, the narrative was moving without her. And then boom, a cease and desist. Tasha K posted a blurry screenshot of a legal letter. Redacted, sure, but enough people with legal backgrounds broke it down on TikTok, confirming the format was real. The claim: "You are engaging in defamation, harassment, and dissemination of sensitive medical misinformation. Cease and desist or face legal action." Boom, Tasha mocked it at first, but then she deleted the original video. Quietly. No announcement. People caught it immediately. Why delete if you're so confident? This about to be another Cardi B moment. Tasha running scared. And that's when the emotional fallout hit her. Tasha's channel lost 15K subscribers in one weekend. 3 brand sponsors pulled out. One gossip site publicly announced they'd no longer syndicate her content. Meanwhile, Teyana's IG exploded. Her followers went up by 300K. People flooded her comments with purple hearts. "We love you. We got you. They tried to break you, but we're holding you up." Then came the biggest move of all. Teyana posted a photo. First one in weeks. Black and white, just her and Junie, sitting on the floor, holding hands, no makeup. No caption, just one emoji. Duh. And the internet wept. No shade, no drama, just grace. Fans were calling it the quietest power move ever. But behind the scenes, more was still bubbling. Because while everyone was focused on Teyana, another woman was preparing to step in. Her mother. Rumors hit that Mama Nikki, yes, Teyana's ride-or-die manager and protector, was planning to go live on IG and clear the air. Sources said she'd had enough and was going to break the silence that Teyana refused to break. And THATS where we leave you, because in the final part, the last twist might just flip this entire story on its head. Because someone Tasha trusted is ready to turn on her. Y'all, this was not just gossip. This was a Category 5 internet meltdown. A scandal that went from messy to malicious to downright soul-shaking. And somehow, we're still only seeing the tip of the iceberg. From Tasha K's viral video to burner account chaos, from alleged DMs and voice memos to Iman Shumpert's eerie silence and Kehlani's sudden exit, it's clear this wasn't just about one claim. This was about power, privacy, and pain. And in the middle of it all, a woman who has consistently shown up for others, now being dissected in the public like she's just a headline. Teyana Taylor didn't ask for this. She didn't drop a tell-all, she didn't beg for sympathy. She stood in silence, let the internet riot around her, and then posted one quiet, defiant image. Her and Junie, hands clasped, unbothered by the fire. But now, the tables are turning. And with Tasha K allegedly facing another possible legal fight, with Teyana's legal team reportedly gathering evidence, and with whispers of a major network interview brewing behind the scenes, we might be on the verge of one of the biggest celebrity clapbacks in recent memory. So now it's your turn. Microphone, what do you believe? Did Tasha go too far? Is a man hiding something? Was this a malicious attack or the internet's favorite sport, tearing down Black women in the spotlight? Backhand index pointing down, drop your thoughts in the comments. We need to hear from you. Fire smash that like button if you think the truth always comes out. Bell and don't forget to subscribe because this story, it's far from over. And trust someone else in Teyana's circle is about to speak and what they reveal. And trust someone else in Teyana's circle is about to speak and what they reveal.